Hey, folks, thank you very much for attending this session. We're going to continue our talk as we started yesterday. Yesterday, we were talking about how to organize your marketing campaign for 2016. Now, there's a bit of a difference between planning and organization. We're talking about the organization piece because most of the time we found that our clients and prospects, when talking to them about the marketing campaign, we tell them what we're going to do from a 10,000 foot view, and they kind of have this deer in the headlights look. So we've come up with this form that helps organize. So now we utilize this form, and we'll tell you guys how to get it throughout the process here. We give them this form as a deliverable, and that deliverable sheds a lot of light on how their campaign is going to be organized and all the things that are from a thought process have to go into the organization of your marketing campaign. Anyone can sit down, start talking about a marketing campaign, start planning some things out. But then when it comes to organizing with our process, especially generate, capture, store, nurture, and taking each one of those sections individually and mapping out what you could be doing in terms of your marketing campaign to make sure it all comes together. That's the most important opportunity that we have as business owners, is to organize marketing campaigns more effectively. I'm Grandison Shines. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Direct Business Marketing. And on the line with me, I have our Chief CTO. I have him introduce himself.
Hey, this is Andrew Hoglum. Like Grandison said, I'm the Chief Technology Officer, Chief Nerd here at DBM.
And then we also have below us Mr. COO, who is, introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, I'm Dustin Fickbaum. I'm the COO here at Direct Business Marketing. And I'll let Grandison have the floor right back.
Yeah. So when it comes to all the statistics and numbers and tracking all the data and things, Dustin's the man. Drew's like he said, the nerd of the bunch. He creates the products, all the unique products that we have to offer our clients. So gentlemen, let's start our conversation. So organizing marketing campaign for 2016 is December now. People are hounding us about marketing campaigns, asking a lot of questions. So we figure we do this blab and have the three minds of DBM online to talk about organizing marketing campaign. Now, if I had to pose a question to you guys as far as what would be some of the more important aspects. We talked about generate yesterday, so you guys can look at the blab from yesterday. So when talking about capture or the capture source for your marketing campaign, what are some of the more important items that our audience should be thinking about and keep into consideration?
Well, I would say that from a capture standpoint, the whole goal is to generate new leads. So this is one of the most critical, and it's actually a place where we see a lot of failures when we evaluate other marketing campaigns. Mm-hmm. People might be getting eyeballs. They're spending money doing marketing, so they're getting the eyeballs, but they're not doing any sort of capture mechanism. They don't have a call to action. They're not, converting those eyeballs into leads. So I would say this is probably the most critical step of the 4 steps that generate, capture, store, nurture.
Okay. Dustin, you were going to add to that?
Yeah, actually, I was going to say the same thing as Drew. The mistake is this is one of the steps in the marketing process that we see the most mistakes. Just not recognizing that bringing those feet in the door or those eyeballs to your website, when they get there, what are you doing with them? Are you getting anything from them before they walk away?
Right. So again, that is something that we find that our clients sometimes, or clients prospects omit, is that whole capture source of making sure that each of the, say, landing pages or website. So for instance, let me back up there. So let's talk right now. So we talk about landing pages versus an entire website. We have clients that also ask us, what's the difference between the landing page as a capture source and the website? So if you had to explain that, what would you say to the audience?
I would say typically a landing page just as an all-inclusive. It's a term that's used all the time in marketing, but in my mind, a landing page serves a couple of purposes. One, it's an entry point. So when you create marketing pieces, this is where you're going to send somebody. So not necessarily to the homepage of your website, but a landing page to your website. The other components of the landing page typically is your goal is to give them as much information on that page where they can make a decision to become a lead without having them go to another page of your site. So an example would be, you might on your website, you might have, a contact us page that has your phone number, your email address, your physical address,
Right.
and that's all well and good. But you might include that content as well on your landing page so that they don't have to go to different places of your website to get that information.
Sure. So Dustin, I know you've probably seen this before, but we have people who they have the lead generating items going, but then they institute a PPC campaign, pay-per-click campaign, and it goes to the homepage. Big mistake, small mistake,
Sure.
what?
Yeah, that's a great example of a common error we see with pay-per-click. You're spending all this money to drive traffic, and I'll just give an example. Maybe you're spending money to drive traffic to a website where you want somebody to purchase a specific good. Maybe you're selling a widget. So in order to purchase the widget, they have to actually get into the widget page of the website. So a lot of people tend to drive traffic with pay-per-click to the home page. Now, the problem with that is once they get to the home page, you're expecting that they navigate or click through several links to find the widget that they want to purchase. So generally speaking, you want the most direct path from your marketing, your generate, to your capture. So with pay-per-click, obviously, that is your pay-per-click campaign going directly to what it is you want the potential client, potential customer to do, whether that's give you information in return for a document, or pay you money for a product, or subscribe to a newsletter. However you're capturing from the generate process, there should be a direct line there rather than come to my homepage and I hope you find the capture.
Right. So just to recap from yesterday, I know some of the audience wasn't on yesterday because we're in some questions. We talked about at least five different lead generating items that you should be instituting from the eyeball perspective, getting that marketing medium in front of clients. One of those was emails. We said email blasts, especially if you have your own house list or you have a JV partner that you partnered with, for them to send out an endorsement email on your behalf. So those work absolutely great. We always institute that in every single marketing campaign. Another thing we talked about was search engine optimization, PPC or pay-per-click, blogging. And so those are just some of the things that we spoke about yesterday. All those leading into what we're talking about now, which is the capture source. So, gentlemen, here's a little tougher question. If you had to say, what's the easiest way, okay, what is the one thing that we can offer to break down the barrier to have this now newfound traffic that's at the capture source? What's one of the easiest things we can do or offer that will convert that prospect into a lead?
Well, obviously that's dependent upon the industry. Are we selling an item, or are we capturing a lead to nurture to a sale?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think if there was a silver bullet, we would be using that silver bullet all the time. There's no silver bullet for a specific product or service. It all depends. If you're doing sales, then you might not be looking to generate a lead. You might be just looking to generate a sale.
Right.
Yeah, but if you're just looking for lead generation, then it's got to be something of value for sure. It can't be just like years ago everything used to be ebook this, download ebook that. I think that's really gone by the wayside. People really don't like reading anyways. So
good point. Good point. So in saying that, let me pause you right there. What would be even a better offer that would be on the capture source, the landing page, versus ebook and call in for a free consultation, those sorts of things?
Well, the thing that we found that works the best is a virtual consultation, is a video-based virtual consultation that allows the lead to get questions answered, or the prospect, I should say, get their questions answered, as well as showcase our client, you, as the expert in the industry.
So video consultation, elaborate on that, because I think some people may think that it's kind of like this. We're talking to them via video. Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about something different?
No, yeah, it's not a video consultation. It's a virtual consultation, which we leverage video in doing the virtual consultation, but we're not leveraging live video. So, we've built a virtual consultation engine that can allow our clients to generate questions that the prospect will answer, and thus get answers to their questions immediately, virtually, and have a instant virtual consultation.
Okay, all right. How do you guys feel about some sort of guarantee or offer, or some sort of guarantee or warranty, I should say, on the site? Would that help with conversion, or would you recommend that? Do you not recommend that? What does it depend on what you're selling or offering?
Well, a guarantee is only as good as the people that back it. So you need to have some validity behind your guarantee. Who are you to your prospect? Are you nobody to your prospect? Then your guarantee has very little value to them, which is really why we always talk to our clients about positioning themselves as the expert. And hopefully you have some validity to your list that a guarantee would mean something, I guess. But
right.
Okay. Is only as valuable as the person backing it.
Right. So in all the capture sources or capture source pieces, or the information which info can be captured, is a landing page the only thing that you can utilize, or can you utilize something like a call in and still get a lead, or Eventbrite or something like that that's still not necessarily on your site? Well, I guess my question is, are there other capture sources that our audience can use also in order to capture leads?
Sure. There are a number of ways to capture a lead, and some of them are indiscriminate. You don't even notice it. There are times when you'll call into a business or a customer service line. The first thing they say is, could I get your name and phone number in case we get disconnected? Well, the truth is they might be worried about you getting disconnected, but they're also collecting information.
Yeah.
There's also a situation where maybe you go into a restaurant and you have a coupon. They might ask you to fill out a form or a survey or something of that nature. So there are lots of places besides just landing pages to capture information. That is certainly the most prominent one that we discuss, because it's the one we utilize the most with many of our clients. But a lot of different ways. Drew, you have any other examples of capture?
Yeah, I mean, social media is a good capture. I mean, getting someone to like you, follow you, all of those things on social media, because in the future you can reach out to them again. You might not have their name and phone number for your sales reps to call them, but that's another capture source, where if they're following you on Twitter now, or they've liked you on Facebook, when you send information out, they're going to see it and they're going to get it.
Okay. So, gentlemen, we have a tool that we have put together. Can you elaborate, Drew, where they can find that tool in order to help organize their marketing campaign? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, we have taken our basically exactly how we do it. We as we're talking through these video conferences, we're going through our 4 steps, which are generate, capture, store, nurture. And we use a specific document to assist us in figuring out exactly how we should generate, how we should capture, where should we store it, and how we're going to nurture it. And we call that our marketing plan document. And we've made that available on our website, for people to go and download and utilize in the 2016 planning.
Okay. And that can be found at what?
Yeah, I was looking that up. It's marketing plan doc. So if you go to Direct Business Marketing /marketing plan doc, you can read about our marketing plan document, and you can download it. The cool thing, actually give props to you, Granison. I'm going to give you a few props here on Blab. The cool thing on the marketing plan document is that Granison has gone through all of the sections and created videos to help you as you're planning on your marketing for 2016. So as opposed to just saying, hey, here's a document, fill it out, Granison's created, I don't even know how many hours it is of help, but it's, every section of the document has a corresponding video to help you fill it out.
Okay, yep. So that has, by the way, and for those of you who do download it, we also are offering a 30-minute conversation with Mwad, or consultation with me. So I'm more than happy to help you through that, work with you through that document, and help you plan your 2016 marketing plan. What were you saying, Drew?
I was saying, yeah, I was giving you some props here on Blab.
I'll give you some props for that. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about the store aspect of our marketing process. Remember, our marketing process is generate, capture, store, nurture. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about store, how to store, what you should be using to store, everything else. So join us tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll make sure that we extend our conversation on how you can continue to better plan and organize your marketing campaigns. Feel free to send me an email at granison@directbusinessmarketing.com. Again, that's granison@directbusinessmarketing.com, or call me at 602-369-8119. Again, 602-369-8119, and I'll answer the phone. That's my direct line. So looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow. Dustin and Andrew will join me tomorrow also. Thank you very much for your time, and we will be talking with you tomorrow. Thank you.